In the throne of seal. You are going to know the divine throne of turning. And about creation as we. In the previous episode of Throne of Seal. I saw a snail come along which tells me. Long Houchen to get a super divine tool needer that can help. To fight the demon god emperor who. That is the divine throne of turning creation. Long Houchen will have to take it but this. Where did throne I come from and that guy was? What sort of companion was that man who did this? These thrones were made. Why did he go with this? Where did the throne come from? What are these super divine weapons etc.? You are going to know about all these things. So let's go to in this video. Divine Throne of Turning and Creation 6. This is one of the divine thrones. This is one super divine tool that transforms. I'm going to an armorer now we'll talk. That divine throne of turning. Is it after that we will talk about the where is it from and then we'll talk about that. What are the power levels etc. whatever. The person who wears this throne is called. Is the divine knight of excellence and leader who. Is the divine throne of turning and creation. He is a supreme divine tool which. The creator God used it so that. He can create as many realms as he wants. There is existence here which was once Lord. He had become of eternity, he had received it. Get this thing from the creator of God right here right now. Any plane, any real one. Why should it be any world? They need to follow any rules. He doesn't simply become a god. They get a special godhead. This is from the imprint of the creator's God. Existence is the one who takes care of the world. That the world which God has created. May their life continue to go on well whatever happens. He will also come on this throne very soon. It will be long, but it will never be infa. Someday the creation that is happening now will come to an end. It is a supreme divine tool. How was it made? This throne was here 7,000 years ago. Was active and now again on this tar. The time when the Long Houchen will become active. If he takes its inheritance, then there were 3 balls. Of the light that was revolving Long Houchen, did not have such powers. Whom the divine throne has given for a long promise. So he left with Long Houchen. It won't completely fuse here. The divine which had been left by consciousness. Who made the throne of turning and who was God. He who is here at Long Houchen's. Fuses completely with the. After that his power remains very. More terrestrial life reaches here now. But the demon god emperor comes to Long Houchen. But to finish in their hearts too. A little bit of fear sets in and they think that. They should not go without any planning etc. I need it here so at that time he said a little. Let's make it clear right now at this moment. Long Houchen finally captured the moment. I had taken a power that was like that of the demon god emperor. Matching became a turning point. I went to the battle at the time when I was here. Divine throne of eternity and the creation. Long Houchen body was awake at that time. And the mind was completely soaked. In that gentle power her body was such. It happened as if let's accept that nature narrates it to him. What are you doing and the power of living? And in that short movement of the stars, all that. Long Houchen has come with the long promise. Long Houchen was unclear here. How much spiritual energy is there? I can absorb it, but this is the first time. Spiritual energy had just been absorbed. It's not a hard thing for him to do. The time when that super divine tool was left. Use it at your maximum strength. I used to do this and at the same time, his internal. Spiritual energy is also associated with many realms. She had gone upstairs, but she wasn't sure yet. What is his exact number spiritual? Of energy, but at the time when its spiritual energy had reached its limit. She realizes that her body is. It is not golden, but pure white in color. That has been done and he has got the 9th rank. The Long Houchen that was at the 9th step of. I couldn't believe it, because that too was in shock. It had become the divine throne of eternity. Because of creation and this power level is real. I also need it so that any person divine throne of eternity and creation can be used in a good way. After being awakened, now we would have known about its history, that it is real. Where did I come from? That divine throne of eternity in creation was a super divine. Was the tool that the God of creation used. I had done all I could to make the whole world. There are also assistants over all those who load of turning the God of creation his one. There is an imprint, no matter who it is from, on the plane. No matter what they are in. There is no need to follow even at that time. He becomes God who sits on the divine throne of eternity and creature. This seat is the creator. Is a genuine super divine artifact. This is very strong, which is divine. The snail shield was shown to us by that it is a very powerful divine tool that the snail has just come to us. Long Houchen is giving Hoch even more than that. This divine throne of turning is powerful. Creation, which is a shield, is just a power. Can take out super divine artifact. In the special state, that is why it is super divine. It's an artifact, she can only touch her body. His power is the divine throne of eternity. It is creation, it got lost in space at one point in time. Was the time when the God of creation himself was split into 100 gods so that they can control the whole place. The throne of turning creation is Long Houchen. This is what it was. It comes to the house plate. Of course it was our Shamu Dalu and he was there. But she was waiting for him for 7,000 years. The question was, when will the master come? The throne that was Long Houchen was at its best. Whoever is above it will give more power. Any person will come because of this throne. Will become as powerful as the whoever is on this throne now was the God of creation. He sits on top of the bottleneck here. There is no need to take tension, it is web. Sieb will easily reach godhood and it will keep on moving ahead even whichever person. He sits almost like the God of creation. He who becomes the Lord of Turnia is the one. Divine is that which leaves the God of creation. And he is the true ruler of the eternal realm. But they don't come here so easily. The launcher is required to complete many tasks, due to which their mission is accomplished. Goes into this world and Long Houchen for his words. They sit on the seat and then the guardians. They go on another plane. Whoever follows his fate and reaches this throne. He has 3 very special abilities come, these are what happen. There are actually 3 short techniques, and these are the techniques, which are used in Divine Throne. She gives 3 balls which take the lights. Uses it at the time when Long Houchen takes it successfully so that Long Watcher can use his attacks to attack this throne. 3 things happen after taking it. 1 is this. It happens that we are in complete harmony with nature. Whatever trees there are. The smell of the soil which plants. The sunlight that is there is very. It seems more wormy, which means that it remains. It becomes quite gentle, and here is a living being also comes, which is Divine Gag Attic Dragon with Long Houchen, which will come in very powerful. There will be another one called Stars of Eternity. There will be many stars who will be a point. But its power can be condensed by using Sard Eternity, which is a. She can attack herself, and that attack is so. The one who stays in the sky is more powerful. Even its color changes, and now it's the last one. I will also talk about its appearance. Let's do this. It's completely black. There will be a very tall seat in it. It will be very simple in which to make a whisker. You must be feeling like Broadus is sitting in this seat. First there will be sun, moon, stars, which birds. There are lots of flowers and lots of vegetation. These will be their encryption keys. It would look very nice, but yet it will also seem as if there is a lot of value. Too crowded, too segregated. The way everything is arranged in it. I mean, there is a lot of confusing feeling in this. Whenever this throne is claimed by someone, also watches but the time when he is awake. It is very beautiful at that time. It seems lame and we should discuss it with someone. And at the time in the video, it is called Long Houchen takes this throne of turning creation, which would be a very powerful thing. This video will end here. Thank you for watching.